power coming from Triton. Seems to heavily deter 3 and 4. So yeah, I guess right now it's Triton top 2.
I'm surprised they've managed to break on the top 2 on this one. This is also one of those ones where, you know, it really is hard to break those top spots, I feel. Shock is super valuable on it, though.
Yeah, it is a big track, and yeah, Shock could be good at the end, but that's really it. Ooh,
Michael's got himself
okay.
with the 2, it looks like.
It does seem that way. Pascal's had a controller fail. It's now like tightly contested 1v1. Pascal playing as aggressive as he can. Michael's not buying into it.
Fib from the previous lap.
Shroomed up. Oh, Fibs might still be there. Nope, someone must have smacked it.
Shrooms.
No, off the wall. Pascal really trying to buy into his 1v1 mentality here. Doesn't seem to be working. Michael might have one more shroom to go. Playing the safe. Yep, and good from Michael. Very good from Michael. OJ
Yeah,
just
really
closing
good.
behind 3.
Oh, and we do see End hit the Goomba on the line, though. Their POV, so... Yeah, really well played from Michael there, though. Pascal with the flub, it's unfortunate for him, but, I don't know, those just happen, so... Tough luck.
It's definitely one of the very few flubs he's had. Maybe that and DMS, but otherwise, a good showing so far.
No, for sure. Happy to see him playing at a higher capacity than he has in previous seasons. This is looking good for him for sure. Yeah, but Mike on 39 right now. Very good start for him, and obviously probably the MVP of that race there, at least for that ending part there. Played it really safe, didn't get backed, took the shroom into 1.
Held his own from the front, overtook Pascal, the advantage of the mishap.
Didn't get flustered.
You see, Kit's not putting up the points, but Michael seems to be happy to take over the load.
Yeah, so is OJ. Mike and OJ.
Surprisingly enough, yeah. Came in for the mid-match talk he did, and now he seems to be all fired up and ready to go.
Yeah. If only Kit heard the message, maybe they'd be on a lot more right now. But no, this is what spots are they right now? They're 1-3. So yeah, we're gonna see a glimmer coming out. Makes sense.
7.
Fiery Factory, Fading Frost.
This was one track they discussed over. I think it was only purely because of the distaste the Triton has for it.
Oh, did they really hate it? I didn't know that.
I know James does.
Oh, that's great. It does have one of those names where you read it and you're like, what the hell is that? I get that. I get that.
Glimmer comes through. Very nice. And that's Triton. This is a track they go to, but I don't think they tapped into all the new mechanical strategies. I know Pascal will be playing it old school.
Yeah, the little right hop trick thing, right? I don't think he's going to be going for that. To be fair, I don't even bother with that.
I do, but I think I'm just blessed with the...
You're better at the side tricks than I am. Speaking of which, he's off.
No, trail in his face. He's going to be holding out 8 for a fair bit, but this is not a bad position to be in. But it is if you're bottom 3.
Yeah. Well, OJ's off, I think, right now, actually, so...
That's the OG we love to see. Good tricks there from Pascal. And immediately punished with the TC.
Yeah, this is looking pretty tough to come back from already here.
We're looking for any positive. Star has beaten out Nathan to the bagging. I know that those Nathans are notorious for being bad at this track.
Yeah, Nathan failed it again there, so this should... yeah, this should be a shock here for them.
Star should be free for at least 4 boxes minimum. Maybe see an early shock here. Try and just force your way back into the front. I suppose the spot switch is just very mixed in general. It may be bottom 2 here for Triton, but a lot of SV just ahead of them.
Yeah, Star does have, he is going forward right now, so this is going to be a Triton shock here. And Pascal is able to close this gap, but I mean, he really needs to try to get closer to the pack. That bomb's not doing him any favors.
Yeah. Honestly, wasn't as bad as it could be. You'd hope Zach has a dodge already. Green's back from OJ. Yeah. A lot of pressure on Zach. Hopefully he's a star.
Is just starting to split so much. It's
definitely a tale of 2 races here. Might have to go into end hit just to see what's happening in the front.
Yeah.
And there is Michael has the TC. Good bump there from James. Good evasion from James. James doing all the work.
Yeah, clean top 2 here. Really is all up to end here, and yeah, he's backed off
as well. That is going to cost you about 17 years of your life. That fall.
That's a really costly mistake there.
See, OJ getting forced their way back into the front, even from the big gap they had.
Yeah, this is actually not even looking too bad right now for SV. It is 3-4-5, but keep in mind, like Triton with that shock there, especially. I mean, you imagine Zach as a star, right? Chaining
Yep.
something here could be huge, maybe, or next set probably.
Pascal's
Is
the
more
star as well.
likely.
Star coming in. Mega from Zach. 2 dodges.
Oh,
The POW, you probably need to burn this POW now or just hold it the rest of the race. Zach will be training shrooms at the minimum.
I don't know about that shock. I'm gonna be honest. Like Nathan's gone 10 right now. Star is gonna have to chain 9 for this whole thing. And oh
And you
no,
smack the no,
he's drop
don't
powering
do
them out
it.
of
Don't do
shrooms.
it. Don't do it. No. They have one
Uh,
set for shrooms. Don't. No, I don't. I do not like this play at all.
he actually. It looks like he got shrooms out of all of them. So I don't actually think it's gonna be that
Hold
bad for
on.
them. But
Did Zach do
yeah,
shroomless or did he hop dodge? Because
I
that
think
man's
he
just
did.
coming
I think he did
insanely clutch.
shroomless.
Man came
I mean,
insanely clutch and they're back in top 4. You know what? I had doubt in Zach, but he's proved me wrong. What a
yeah,
fantastic POW.
oh my, what a bomb!
That's a big bomb. They
Oh,
need that bomb.
I think it was OJ and this is the
Blue
blue.
coming out too. I think it's too little too late in terms of the blue.
Then there's
The shot
oh,
coming as well.
come
Got
on.
it. Oh, he got it in 9.
This is like a
Very
top
good
3.
shock.
Oh, and dodge.
Cancel. Zach streaming up. We're looking at a top 3-5 here. Top 3-6. Top 2-4.
Oh, or was that an
Top
SV
two
shock
for-
that just
oh.
TS built them? What?
No, it certainly was the star shock, but I think it may
It
have
looked like
just
a
been
double
miscalculated.
dodge from SV. Either that or they all got shocked in the boxes. That was.
Yeah, they definitely all got shocked in the boxes. I think it might have been an overreaction to the blue. I think with James behind Ruka, you're probably good.
Yeah. No, that was a clean win there from Ruko. And I don't know.
Ruka, indeed.
I was not expecting to say this, but it looks like our LVP right now is Kit for this first GP here with a 13. Things are definitely shaking up here. He's gonna need to pull things back, I think, if they want to take this over. And they're only down 6, so I mean, in theory, not really, right? If Michael and OJ keep this up, but I mean, that's a really tall order to ask.
Yeah,
So.
this Mario Kart 3 stands, they're looking fine, but it's just you've really got to be careful with the kit mental. When you're that much of a division stomper, you really be expecting yourself to be on 40 minimum by now. So I think he might be taking a toll mentally if he can't get back into his groove.
100%. 100%. What are they going to go now? They're, what is it, top 2, 5, 6? Honestly, why don't they just
2-5-6
go,
it is, yeah.
go Abyssal? They need to be ripping Abyssal. Final grounds, that guy. Yeah.
Bum coming in for SV. Probably expected, you know, bomb spots now. Break away into the front, and James Notorious for being horrible at it.
Yeah, we had a talk about that before the match. I asked him how you guys feel about Thump Bump. He's he's not too happy about the prospect of that being played. That's for sure. This, on the other hand, I know both teams are very comfortable with. So, it'll be interesting to see. Hopefully, a good race here. This is definitely one that you'd expect Kip to excel at, especially if he's able to get us a box here this first set, which it looks like he's going for, and he gets. So, if that box 6 is anything good, you're probably expecting him to come out first out of cut. But looks like he already got bumped or flubbed.
It must be bumped going over the mud. Caught the mud as well. Jump streams for Pascal. 2-3-5 as it stands. Kid's working his way back into it though. Grass it, not looking too great for him.
It does look like top 3 still, though, for Triton right now.
Yeah. Well, both
So this
GTM
is-
and an OJ in the back.
Been looking good for them, but you gotta want. Oh, good avoidance there for the rad.
Very shaky driving from a experienced player of the track, but all the streamers, I think we have Triton holding down quite a good spots here.
Oh, that was a really good play, but you just need to break that red. And yeah, missing that box there is terrible too. That's a really rough box miss. One cut failure. I have my money on who it is, but I'm not saying that.
Well, I'm sure we'll see soon enough. It's looking just
It
fine
does
for
look like-
Triton currently.
Who's holding down 1 right now? Is it Kit
Hard to
still?
see.
I think it's Kit.
James and yeah, I mean it's definitely a mix up. Either Triton has this race down on lock, or SV are fighting for the front. I mean, sounds very obvious, Michael Owen-esque, but
Oh.
it's hard to see in one currently. And over there.
It's a really good pow to get OJ out, yeah.
So yeah, Kit is in the front. There we go. Finally, blue coming in from
There's a blue
Triton
though. Yeah. He could have Shrooms 1, honestly.
after the power, unlikely, but he did. So, definitely an unorthodox tunnel. Makes it.
Still looking really good for Pascal. Ooh, okay.
What do do with the mighty wheel? Makes it on the rail. They should be getting in the first.
Yeah. Oh my!
Incredible lag, actually. Top 2. Ruka taking over the lead. Followed over by Pascal. Nathan's chaining star for star. And star just fell off a bill.
Looking shockless for now, but this top 2 is going to be hard to crack unless they have Shrooms here for this cut. End of this track, very boost panel heavy, very tight turns. I mean, it's...
Yeah. The baggers both seeing at set 2. Shock's probably not going to be a factor here.
Some really nice driving here from Pascal at the end. Maybe able to get off some doublebacks. He's back in tight, yeah.
Tight late, trying to coordinate.
He just connected on OJ.
OJ, yeah. Beautiful stuff. Not on downhill move.
Top 2-4?
But yeah, a very strong race. Top 2-4.
Michael might have squeezed out a second there. I'm not sure if he had Shrooms or not, but looked quite close.
There's definitely good stuff from Triton on the track that they picked. They got to avoid one of the least favoured ones in favour for one of the most iconic tracks ever put into the back, and they worked their way to the front. Big blue on Kit though. Yeah, he seemed like he was finally getting back into his stride, and you just knocked him down another peg.
Yeah, and you got an 8th off that too. That's massive for them, yeah. Top 2-4 here, really securing themselves here for a nice position going into this second GP. That was
Michael is still trying to put up as much of a fight as he can.
Yeah, I was about to comment on that. He's doing great. Good on him. You know that I don't know what happened lap 2, other than obviously the kick getting blued there, but looked like there was some shakeups in top spots too, because Ruka found himself obviously in first after that blue, right? But then in top 2 after cut, and it looks like top 2-4 just immediately. That's yeah, not a good spot to be in there for SV. You'd expect, especially with more bottom spots there, they're able to take cut and keep it close, but looks like only Michael really was able to keep up there.
You certainly would expect it. I'm unsure what End and OJ contributed to that lap 2. I know they both got powered awkwardly at the start of the lap, but they still had several item sets to get the vital shrooms to try and make more of a dent into the front.
Yeah.
Just didn't fall for them, I suppose.
Yeah, I know we haven't really been watching his POV much, but I feel like End has almost been a bit more like invisible this match. Like I really haven't seen much impact from him, so if he's able to up that up, I think they can really start to reclaim the momentum here.
I would hope so, yeah. Thumb bump going out for SV. The dreaded track in terms of Triton. If things go as I expect them to, we're probably looking at a complete reverse to the results there, so he might end and take the lead.
Opting to go right here from first.
Zach has killed his own teammate. That is definitely one of the dents of this track. It's so awkward to space out the front.
I like the sitting for bottom 2 boxes here, though. Hopefully they don't let split too much. And yeah, OJ with trip reds here is going to be terrible. You have to go on left here. Get past him now. Yeah.
Good stuff from Pascal. Taking both cuts here. Should get back into second.
Oh,
that's a TC pass.
Oh, nice.
Comes right back to him.
What?
If you're Pascal, I don't think you understand that, but you certainly will take it.
Yeah, 100%. Mike here getting his box in 1. And
Mike,
that's a great play.
Green.
Yeah. Great play.
Maybe the most impressive performance from Mike so far this season.
No, for sure. It's a really aggressive back there, but I like it because he knows Pascal's going for that draft there.
Yeah.
Does able to secure him this first one. I mean, honestly, without a blue, I don't really see that first getting cracked.
There's just a big divide between 1, 2, and the rest. Maybe try and get a look in at End here. I don't think Pascal's going to make much of an impact on first. End over here, just in the back currently. Both baggers going for the strat. That could be brought up in
5, yeah.
That is, it does depend how other people look at it. I think he's still technically attempting to go backwards, so...
Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one.
End pulls the star in 7, go. Nathan's going forward. I think he already has it. He's given up on trying to sell the So the Fool.
Yeah, the
You see
Mirage
Ant
is up at this point. That's a great start though from here. He's able to make an impact.
This
I don't know how it happened, but this pack has really come together almost.
should be
It's
massive, should be massive. I think we just in the blue command first. I think Michael might finally be taken out of his throne.
he's
5-6
playing really
of
well, damn.
Triton. OJ dropped behind. The army for dodgers. They should be going first or second set here. Not a wide. End goes wider.
And
That's not what you want to see. That's
that
not
nana
it.
there really threw him off.
Yeah, so End is all but out of this race unless he can spam a dodge and they use a
Bill
shot
for
second
set.
set. We'll
He
have
probably won't
to,
star, but
go back to Pascal quickly. He's gonna fight for first.
Mike
Michael's
is in
back
first.
there. There was a blue. Maybe SV pulled out the blue play.
It's a
Potentially.
nice spot here. He's gonna be able to red kit out of this cut though for sure.
Might break it on the Nana.
Nana,
Breaks it on the Nana.
nice.
Very good play from Kit. Green up onto the straight. Does not connect. Yeah, we're looking at top 2 for SV. Star behind us in
OJ
play. Seems like
dodge.
it was OJ dodging. Could end up being top 3 here. I think they
Just
all
gotta
should
risk
go
the
for
red and hope
cut.
people fib. No.
I think it's good either way. Kit goes wide with Nanas. Try and force him out. Can't do so.
James on the
trimming
short
up.
kit. Wait, that's a really good POW for them actually.
That
What?
was probably best case of Pascal. I mean, James lands awkwardly from POW, but Pascal forced his way into one.
That's some crisp driving against
Pushes
Michael
Michael
wall.
into the wall.
That was some insane driving at the end there, man. That was wow.
Definitely good adaptation to POW there. Getting the TF input trick off the mushroom pad boo. Getting the extra due to the micro bounce POW. Avoiding any awkward landing. And then forcing Michael out at the end. Wonderful stuff. James obviously given the reason number 42 into why he can't stand this track.
Yeah. No, that was for me it was the spin drift around that last right hand turn there at the end because you could tell Mike was ahead on his screen. But I don't know, he just fucking pixeled that turn. That was a really, really good play by him.
Yeah. I mean, for trying to walk away with like an even race there, it's got to feel like a plus 20 win, really.
For sure, yeah. It's a really good race for them, especially with the shock too for SV. I mean, I don't know how they really salvaged that because it looked like it was going to be like top 2-4 for SV going in that final section, but
It's honestly massive for them.
yeah.
With spots up all even, what do we think we're going to see now? 2-4 for SV, maybe they bring Starry back in?
I mean, with Pascal in first, I can definitely see the Starry coming out for SV. I'm just trying to think of what Triton would like here. I don't think they even want to go festival if they're odds. So
Yeah, no, it's manageable, but it's awkward. I don't think
I like Abyssal here, but
I definitely would say Abyssal's a very good shout.
Halogen.
Halogen makes sense. I mean, you have 2 of the top 3 spots. That's where most of the action happens, especially with the boxes at the beginning too. It makes sense.
It's just one of those ones that if Kit pulls like a green instantly and just foams you out, you're gonna be in deep shit.
Definitely kicking yourself if that happens.
Yeah.
Track comes off for Triton. We'll have to see if Kit can convey this idea that we've conjectured.
I'm asking right now, what's the funny name for Halogen Highway? I have to ask, dude. It was. I know it's good. Drone was telling me about it the other day, but no. Yeah,
It's the last thing you want to see.
That's pretty diabolical.
He will get a box, but it's little to be happy about here.
Kit's also on the back though.
Out. Very weird beginning then.
Who's
I guess
won?
that means that when he tries to one, James
3-4. What?
Guess burning out might be the move from now on.
Yeah.
Tap into this.
Gotta tell Jack in.
More chip shrooms to go. I think we'll be looking at a top 3 for Triton soon. I think Michael will just get overbearing with items here.
I'd be honestly afraid if I had these triple shrooms here. I think fortunately Ruko's behind him, so he's not going to get redded out here, but
Yeah, just force your way ahead of Michael. Just try and put him off. Pulling some backs here with James. He burns the red and then his body blocks the next red behind him.
that's really
Quite lucky on Michael's part, but I guess you have to play aggressive there. Yes, try and take out as many as possible. Green. Nothing too interesting happening right now. Both baggers are still going backwards. Looks like Star just hit a car. Yeah, must have lost Bill. Looking like nothing will happen. Both will do the respawn, continue to go back.
They need to be spacing here. That was scary. That one was in the pool for sure.
Taking all the boxes to begin with. More chip shrooms.
And Mike's
go hit the slots.
He had another shroom though, so he's chilling.
A lot of favorable items. Oh, the shroom got a fib, missed the fib, and now trying the top 2. This will be hard to break down, but Nathan is 10, so it's possible to break down.
Yeah, I mean, even some blues here could do a world of damage right to these top spots. So
definitely. 2 early nanas. I'm surprised he didn't opt to back on the downhill there. I suppose it is all boost panels though.
Just safe plays here should win it for them. A TS probably on Pascal could be expected if Nathan pulls here. But I can't tell. It looks like it might still be shockless because he's still going back. He did hit that box though, so if that box is shock.
And
did it
right there.
Yeah.
Opted not for the TS. Maybe it's too.
And end dodge too and chains red.
And red is good. Ruko's on his way up. I guess he managed to just.
The red chain.
Ooh.
I mean, this is looking. It's still good for Triton here, but SV definitely in salvage here. If OJ can do some TT lines here, this could be really good for him.
He definitely
Bill at the
towards Pascal get past him at the end, and
Kit gets Bill. That's actually not a bad race for SV. It might get an 8 there, but I mean, I think it's like what 1-3-6-7 for Triton off that.
Definitely a salvage for SV, but I think Triton has a small margin of win there.
Yeah, shock definitely bailed them out there. That was a huge shock from Nathan.
Certainly the right place at the right time.
Yeah. I mean, once again, he's kind of making himself, making his presence be felt. Right. That's just a terrible race there if you don't pull shock there. It's just really well played that he pulled that out, because, I mean, if not, it's top 2-4, probably. Something around there.
Top 2-4, 1-3-4. Maybe even worse if you can force out the player in second. Just eventual rise and grind.
That's well played by him. We just see Pascal overtake Michael now for Indivs this event. Still anyone's game though, 27 points, very tight.
Not a lot in it, but Triton have done a very good job so far keeping Kit quiet.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to keep bringing that point up, but it's definitely the difference maker.
Oh, for sure.
If you had another match where Kit was just steamrolling you for 80 or 90 after 2 GPs, there'd just be no contest right now.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. We're gonna see. I mean, they're what 1-4. Going Infernal. That's a classic old Triton pick. I haven't seen the pick in a while, but excited to see that track come out in stream. Maybe we can see the Easter egg from the baggers. I know Nathan probably will.
Imagine, yeah, no, he's definitely big enough doing quite a few Easter eggs if he got the chance to.
We are seeing the Fiery Factory there. As some
I
like to
expect
call
the
it
beginning to be very spacious, I suppose. Especially after the first stream cut, I think you'll be seeing a divide in the pack early on.
No, I mean, it's very similar to Thump Bump almost in that way, right? It's those top spots will break and they'll break early, and before you know it, they have like a Shroomin first or something, and they're taking that fan cut lap too.
Yeah. Just got Pascal here, pass TC off to Michael. Very nice from him. Pascal running his golden up to 4, since that Michael's occupied with Zach, trying to just get him back. Nothing, he can't convey that. Top 2-4 right now. Kit is not going for the shroom cut. Pascal obviously burned his golden here. Very interesting.
Yeah, it's
early top 3.
I mean, his best play there, if he wants to, would be trying to hold it for lap 2 to take that ending cut, at least in terms of value for golden. But I mean, there's no guarantee he gets it there, right?
Right.
Yeah,
I think in terms of optimal value, I probably would have opted to go end on lap 1 here across all the ice, because you probably can afford to hold it to this section here. Lap 2 is definitely risky, but would be an even bigger time gain.
No, I can see that for sure. Actually, in hindsight, you're right. Does make more sense.
Got top 2 here for Triton. Not too much happening for Pascal, who's struck to OJ or End, who was in the more tight-knit situation. Ooh, very good here for OJ. A golden 6. If he can convey to what Pascal did the first lap, he might see himself as the frontal presence for SV here.
That's looking quite nice. Ooh.
not too good.
The
Decides to
conveyors
be
are
the
faster here, OJ. I'm not sure if you're aware of that or not.
conveyor to be faster, but we know OJ's there.
In the green snipe from end there, a huge play.
Yeah, certainly a big green there from end and not just ricocheting everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, in all seriousness, I think he's honestly fine here. Like, I mean, yeah, Pack's split and everything, but he's gonna take this mogul cut. He's gonna golden over the ice here. Pack's gonna be tight. He gets a dodge here, and it looks like, I mean, if I had to guess, Nathan's probably in 10. So,
yeah, OJ's still in this race. A very ugly cut, but it works. Definitely works.
as long as he makes it, I think he's good. And whatever that was.
Goldening to the sky, why not?
Yeah. Some flashbacks to Lunar Spaceway.
We got triple shrooms here in 7. You'd hope End has more shrooms. Maybe the biggest fail. Alright.
That's really unfortunate, actually. If he's able to hold those 2 shrooms there, it's great. But he has to risk a box 7. Yeah, and he pulls the red. That's
yeah. Definitely not a good race here for OJ. I think he might actually be out of it. Check over to End real quick, see if we can see him break into any top spots.
I guess he has a star for the late shot. Oh, and he's high rolling.
Big shrooms here.
I mean, this is enough to get him first, almost, right?
Definitely a lot of players in this room that should be running into the casino.
Oh my gosh!
Good evasion for the POW. He should have second here for sure.
Oh!
He's
Oh gosh.
doing a bit of freestyling. Yeah, just for the fans.
I thought he might go into the gap there. That was scary. No dodgers. Switch POV
TS
quick.
onto
It's
Kit.
OJ.
Yes, the shot came from Triton.
Yeah, train here.
Switched over to Pascal. Managed to beat out OJ on the line.
Yeah.
And they did get bottom too. So it's a small winning race for SV.
Yeah. I don't think Triton are too mad about that, though. I'm gonna be honest. Because once again,
Again.
another SV shock on an SV track, though they're not happy with. So.
Yeah, I mean it was a small losing, but it'll feel like a win.
Yeah.
You gotta really get rid of these tracks you can't stand quickly and efficiently. And they seem to be doing at least 70% of that.
Yeah. I think I got a +7 there for SV.
Yeah, roughly. I think the +7, +5 cut lead down to 18 points. It is anyone's game, but if there's anyone's game who feels like it's completely off right now, it's still Kit.
Yeah, well, I was about to say it's Michael H's game right now. He's really doing good right now.
Michael H's world.
Yeah, not quite the GP he's probably hoping for, but GP1 was enough to get him into first right now. Nail in the coffin highway. That's it. Thank you. That's what it is.
What a great name.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's just one of those ones where you think about it, and the longer you think about it, the funnier it gets. It's just, yeah, I'm excited to have to play that tomorrow. I have to bag that against MeWe. He's probably bagged that backwards like 5 hours.
Yeah, minimum. Here you go, wonderful time there. DBG, CBG, both coming out here.
We just see the CBG.
CBG is coming through. This is a track that has probably been kept alive and in the pack just by Zach alone. I'm not sure what attachment he has to this, but I think he's the only person I see who'd consistently go to it.
Yeah, I mean, ever since we stopped picking it, I don't think anyone else has besides these guys, so...
I mean, we're just going to probably see a very spacious beginning once again. You have people bag at the start for the shrooms, people run at the start.
Ooh, gets it.
Good shroom pull there. Hopefully they can break in the top 2. He goes for... It's definitely a cut. It works.
Yeah, he has to take
Nice
a
to push
weird
end
end
too.
angle because it's end, but he does keep the 1 here over end.
It might be top 3. I think I saw Ruvo just slightly behind.
Man on cut here, potentially? Or are they top 2 right now? They're top 2.
I think they'll just opt to have second or third back from there. But yeah, nice little lead here. Bag in battle, Nathan's just been starred and by Star. So he's broken away a little bit there.
Yeah, it looks like he's breaking his way in the 10 right now, and with these top spots being held down, I mean, it's pretty good. It looks like a top 4 even right now for Triton.
Top 4 is definitely an awkward area. I think whoever doesn't have the shrooms, they have to bag at this next set. James has a shroom and has burnt it through the early cut.
Pack's starting to split already with those mid spots there.
Ruka opts to sit, Zach opts to take a shroom cut. I think OJ will be following closely.
James opted the shroom there.
Still top 3 here. It's very nice, very nice. Yep, this is it's what you want from Pascal here. You need to spread the pack out as much as possible.
And it does go
Red
for Kit.
That's I don't think that's what he was looking for, but it's obviously a better result.
For sure.
That is a fib.
I don't even think he's mad about this though. He goes for boxing here, goes for star. He is totally happy with that. And yeah.
Life could be a dream. Right. So we see star is still 10. I don't think either bagger has. Nathan seems to be lacking behind a bit this race, at least after the start from star.
Yeah, no one has.
Blue came in onto, I believe it was still James. OJ's taking over the front.
This is a tough track for Bill too. It's
a lot of SV in the back.
Yeah.
Okay. Opts to hold the Bill. You might see maybe a late shot call in from Triton. Maybe get all your people off the fountain. Mega use end. I use a reactionary Bill. No shot has to be in play then. Stars to 10. Probably should be chaining boxes at this point. James is completely out of there. OJ's no longer in first. Ruko's taking that spot over. It's a very even race again.
1-4-5, yeah.
Another wide from OJ. Does not connect.
Oh, last second shot from Nathan.
Yeah. Nathan. Not sure if we can see much from it though. Yeah.
Maybe end dodge at the end? Could see the green line there, but...
Definitely could have, but I don't think it's not going to make a massive dent in the results. Ultimately, I think it's still very even.
Yeah, I think trying to steal pretty hard done there. Not pulling shock with Bill and play in their 10. Because I mean, if they do, right, that's a pretty huge race. T has like 2-3 on fountain.
2-3 fountain. If you get even early, you could just shock to prevent the shroom cut. Hold your. I mean, I suppose Ojo's in the front, but you still have like minimum 2-3. Bill dodge up, probably get taken with a 1-3-4, maybe. You think you'd have more to offer that race, but again, the shock just evaded them.
Yeah, up 23 now going into these last 2 races. I mean, again, anyone's match here, right? Triton came back from, what was it, like 30 or something, with 3 left. They were up before that last race. So
they came back from a sizable lead. SV can do the same. Ultimately, though, they will just be looking for Kit to step up in the points department right now.
Yeah.
It's weird to say that, and it's weird to have it as the focus point, but it seems to be the Kit show over there in that team.
Something's not clicking right now, and it's definitely hurting their odds here. But 3 more races to get everything back on track. If he does get 45, he can still triple digit. So I guess we'll see. Melting will probably let him do that in all reality, because it's a Kit favorite.
Gene Bay Rainbow would be a interesting outcome, and it does get picked. I'll be honest, I've not seen this track play too often ever since they updated it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty dang good track for up spots here, especially with draft. So, I mean, 4 or 5 can probably get a draft here. OJ getting the little mini startup boost, but he does troll 4th there. A genius play.
Yeah, a fool or a clown. I think he's probably both in that scenario if you continue to do that startup boost.
Oh, and the getting trolled by your own bagger is a rough start.
I know OJ has complained about that in the call as we speak. But SV have taken over early top 2.
Yeah, how did that happen?
I believe... Oh, it's top 3 actually. We're on Ends POV. Consistent backs. Just trying to make life living hell for Triton. And he's got TZ. It's not honestly too bad, but the red is probably about as bad as it can get.
We do see star 10 though, right now. Nathan going for probably Shermless there.
He does end up making that, but
star has.
Immediately forwards, playing around 1 here, but you gotta make it good. Zach probably has a dodge to go, but Ender shoved him off, and I think that's his race done. Switching over to Pascal here. Early shot coming out, 1 dodger, Ruko. You trying to
like that a lot, honestly. You force these top 2 rounds Shroomless and getting the 1 here.
I mean, if you are Triton, you have 3 races left, but you really just need to try and get first every race. You've got to mitigate the amount of points that SB can get per race.
Kit pulls the triple reds here, and then Ruko's off. They're back in top 3. Or no, top 2. Yeah, Pascal, I forgot.
Back in top 2. 3-4 closely following. One blue shuttle should shake up the race all over again. But who's going to pull it? Pack's rope split up. Zach's dead 8 still. And you'd imagine Arujo's quite far in the back too after being red shelled off.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Kiss pulling the triple reds there, but it is what it is. OJ might be holding blue right now, even. He's in that prime spot for it.
James taking a slightly wide cup. OJ not holding blue, so it's still all up to play for.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it'll make some last second play here. Just if Triton hold these 3-4, then they'll probably still be fine here, just down a little bit. But as I say that, it looks like James taking a tumble. Yeah, this is really looking bad for them here. I think SV actually brought themselves in the top 2-4. TS OJ there.
Another shot from Triton. Yeah, maybe he's trying to TS. I guess he's trying to shock in the boxes on the boost panels. I don't think it's going to do much though. He's going to need like a God Fib or Nana here. Gets the shroom. Not good at all.
I mean, this race was just lost in the first 5 seconds. I don't
know
what else to say. It looks like
it's weird to think it too, because you think that SV tried to throw at the beginning too, with the OJ starter boost coming in big, and then actually seemed to pay off very nicely.
It actually did, yeah. It's the funny part. I mean, at the top 2, 4, or 5 there for SV, I think that they're either neutral or slightly up. I mean, this is...
Nathan will be getting 9. I think Star was... No, Star went 4, isn't he? I guess Star would be getting 9. That means it is neutral.
I think Star went forward and then turned back around and went back. Yeah, so he's getting...
Oh. Star putting them work on this track, but Triton doesn't seem to be taking advantage of it. They're still up, but...
No, it's tied. Bear wins around there.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, it's exactly neutral going in these last 2 races here.
All to play for then. Jesus.
I am flabbergasted if they lost those top spots so quick. I get losing 4, but 1? How did he lose 1? Draft?
It has to be draft, right? There's
Draft
no way you allow
3?
yourself to be sniped off on there. You can't allow yourself to be drafted on such a long straight early on, right? So you have to assume.
Yeah, but the only draft, like Triton was 4-5. They were 1-4-5, right? So it had to be 3rd drafting up, or first just driving into the wall, or something.
Maybe first smacked a fireball when the asteroid came down.
Yeah,
it's hard to say honestly, but all we do know is that Mike, one of 2 SU members got shrooms, and the other one probably just worked their way from the mid to the front. But it's definitely a massive throw from Triton there. Any confidence they had, it's in question.
I mean, with this now, we got 2 races left that could push SV straight into finals. And on this track, I mean, you can't imagine they get a losing race here, especially with Shock being how it is. So,
and going for the boxes below, not as effective as it used to be, but still a formidable play. Going on the 6 now. I mean, how do you feel about this track since they updated it? I'm not sure what to think anymore.
I think it's very, very, very strong for running. I think it's one of the strongest runners I know we have. Yeah. I honestly would have liked if we just kept that old version and did the shroom cut better to not have the stairs on it. Because I think driving wise it was still great, and I don't really like the spiral, but it's really good for running. That's for sure.
I'm not a big fan of spiral. Also, I think the old version, maybe it's just nostalgia talking, but I think it just had more to it.
It looks like
I feel like there was probably something you could have done with the positions, right?
Yeah,
maybe track's a bit better, but back to the important things. Yeah.
Just the cut, man. But yeah, no, James actually managed to get his way into 1 with the shroom cut, and Kit failed, but looks like he's insta-blued. And is...
I hope his team has shrooms, otherwise I'm questioning what my man's up to.
Well, they are top 3 now. Does look like red's coming out for him, though, and yeah, he's in a rough spot now, but...
Yep, a lot of trying in the back, though. He was throwing his red over. James looks like greens. Bottom 2 for Triton. OJ managed to connect reds on, I think?
Yeah. I think it's, top 2, 4, 5 right now for them as well. They haven't really lost these top 2 spots since the race started, besides the blue.
This T2's awkward, but it's also good. Pass off to Pascal, and the bomb.
It is top 4 with blue, and top 3 gone now.
You can afford to eat that bomb. Lose the blue. I mean, if they pull blue, it's not even going to matter that much, is it? I mean, look at the lead top 2 has.
They're just gone, yeah. I mean, I think this is looking like wraps almost for the war here. Like, this is... I don't know how you catch up here if you're trying in these spots with top 2 gone.
Triton might have the shock, though. It seems to be a a weird contest with the baggers currently. They seem to chase each other a bit.
I don't think it matters. Like even OJ in third here is like 2 seconds ahead of.
Yeah, I mean, the
Of
best
fourth,
case you're looking for here is a 3-4, and even that is a very big stretch. Yeah, now they hate each other. I mean, you have to feel like they've thrown this away.
Yeah, 100%. I don't know what happened on Rainbow Road, but that yeah, that cooked their match. I mean, who knows, right? I mean, if they get the top 3-7 next race or something that beats top 3-8 here, every point matters now. But yeah, no, I mean, it's just Aqua Drum stage, man. Tough track.
SV do come out with the shock. No box for end. I don't think it matters either way. He gets 8, but very big blue on James. Takes him out first, lap 2, and they just hold the spots from there.
Yeah.
Top 3 to SV.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's one of those ones where it's just you gotta be kicking yourself, right? That's just.
Yeah.
And I mean, the Blues unlucky, right? Because they were able to make their way into a top spot, but as soon as that was over, I mean, there was just no way to catch up from there. It seemed like, especially with the backs and driving. So yeah.
If there's anything to take away currently, is that this SV revitalization seems to be coming hand in hand with Kit's fight for triple digits.
Yes.
Played out.
He has gone for his last 2 races.
You're really clawing back at this.
I mean, right now we need some big points. We need Zach to get a good result here. Let's see if we can hopefully push this to match 3, because I'd like to cast for a little bit more. But I guess we'll see.
It's been interesting. That's the best word to use, but it's been interesting.
Yeah.
I suppose another not so great word would be painful. It's definitely interesting plays from both teams coming out across these 2 matches so far. I think a third match would just show the crazier side. The more
hopefully, I guess we'll have to see it
chaotic.
on Infernal Pipe Yard. I don't know why they're picking Yoshi Valley in top 2-4 or top 3. That's a really odd choice.
Just to chuck something out that they think Triton would not be comfortable on, and I think they're probably right in that assessment, but I don't think it's not the right time, you know?
Yeah. No, this one's I think this one's a bit more fitting for top 3 than Yoshi Valley.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
And opts in the bag for an item at the start. He can't bag too hard though. They need to get some front presence up there as soon as possible. Ruka with the mega out. He's going to try and sit on the players. End greened. OJ sitting to red people. Like that makes sense. That makes sense.
Well, it looks like a nice calm top 3 right now.
Yep, they've worked their way up there. So it's a burn the stream, opt to get more items and extra breads. I mean, it couldn't be better than this, really.
No, they've pretty much secured it at this point, unless they're able to change some blues. And speaking of which, I guess there's one. It looks like they did have a fail in second, actually. So Pack is actually managing to get itself really tight, and baggers are sitting right now. I'm really surprised they threw that fast, because it was
I mean, the theme of the best of 3 so far has been nobody really wants to win. Or at least that's what you get from all the fails that come through.
Yeah, no, 100% agree.
Yeah, big bill here. It's just chaining for baggers, so no guarantee anyone will take advantage of this. I suppose it's good information